everyone, and today is gonna be what if Naruto had the black light virus. What is the black light virus? Simply, it's a virus that injects someone. Have It's like the ultimate bioweapon. The ultimate bioweapon. You can manipulate your molecular structure and regeneration superhuman stuff. And even absorbing people. But for the people that know it already, I'm not gonna tell them about it. So yeah. Well, let's begin how he got the virus in the first place. Let's start with what his Naruto had the black light virus. Let's begin. Naruto Sasuke. These were the only two voices that were heard. And for another two voices were done, and the two voices said another thing. Shidori Rasengan. And then a huge shockwave then blew up. And then the figure called out to look at and he said, "No, I can't control it." After letting them tumble in pain and agony. So then black biome has got out of his body and shot at that person called Sasuke and then grabbed him. And then he said, "What am I gonna do, Naruto? Absorb me like you did to the others?" Naruto said, "No, I'm not gonna keep you now. But if you dared stand in my way, I will kill you and show you who is the ultimate Genin." After that, he then threw him away. After that, then, how did that get here? Flashback. Oh, we got that terribly past me. Said the same voice that was not his voice. And then the person called the recruiter and said, "Sorry, Naruto, but you failed. You have nothing. All of your scores are good, but the clone jutsu, the most important part of it, is failed for you." And then I said, "Oh, please." After that, then the figure that called Naruto and got on of this, and they're kind of in the thing. I'm so stupid, why that I even failed at Haruka's like my father, but yet I failed him. "Hello, Naruto," said the figure with silver hair. Naruto said, "Hello, Mizuki-sensei." The person then called Mizuki said, "Oh, I heard you failed. That's quite sad, but I have a job for you that make you pass." And wait, really? "Well, yes, you see, Naruto. There's a secret exam that has been never told to another Genin. Expect the ones that have skills like you." He said, feeding Naruto's pride up. And then Naruto said, "Okay." And then Mizuki said, "Alright, if you stole the secret scroll, you will pass with flying colors. Sasuke will be below you, and Sakura will be at your feet saying how cool you are. Not and what, how much, and what hour? Around 12. Around 12, and be sure to bring it into the forest, far away. You don't want to fail. Not all of that, thank you, Mr. All that, not all that waited until night. And then he got to that place, and then he sneaked behind some arm booths, and then he got to the scroll, before he grabbed it, then the Kage came out and he said, Naruto. And that Naruto, oh shit. Naruto then did his perverted jutsu, the jutsu, and then the Hokage's nose bleed, and he flew out of his office, and then he said, oh, I think that this jutsu is a one-hit kill for any adult. And then Napoleon grabbed the scroll and left. Meanwhile, in another place, the silver-haired Chunin was knocking on the door. He then got out of goodness and musical high on the door at this hour. He said, Africa, not to steal the secret scroll. Because I asked him why didn't I said, you're kidding me, you wouldn't do anything like that. And the person called me and said, I saw him with my own eyes. And said, what have you done, Naruto? Then he then ran to the way with the person musical and smoking. Meanwhile, Naruto, he opened the scroll. It has a lot of useful jutsus. He got them down on a paper to learn them later. He decided to learn one now. One of the jutsus was a sealing jutsu. It was called the Black Light. Naruto saw that the name was cool, so why not? He then grabbed the scroll and he read that description. The Black Light. A very powerful jutsu that was used to wipe out entire armies, no entire villages. The black light is based upon a black light virus, a virus that has been contained before it could go unfound. A regular civilian was infected with that virus. Then they became sickly pale. The strength was enhanced greatly, including their physical abilities. They could resist no night bursting, and they didn't seem to need food. And they also could use chakra. The virus also somewhat weakly enhanced, and then someday human controlled its abilities. Strength was enhanced greatly, far greater than any affected. It was very strong. It took all of the Kages to barely take him down. The Jutsu Blacklight was then created. From the base, the infection was stopped before it could spread more and more of the special infected could be created. If you somehow manage it to see or summon or even hear the Blacklight name, destroy it. Destroy it before it affects again, because the past Kage is always stronger than this, and the future than the present Kages. Can I listen to the scroll? After letting them got the jutsus down, and then he said something to black light. After I'm done, a large amount of biomass within real. What the hell? It wasn't right in the scroll. It was said that it would summon a giant float of black matter that would disintegrate anything in its path. After the biomass turned into naruto, the virus was flooding the system and destroying its organs. It wanted to take over the body, but then, not all with his will to not die, with his will to not give the virus control over the body. Then it stopped. It stopped before it could reach the brain, and it was now taken over by not a cell. The cells, the body, it absorbed the virus. The virus was now under its master, Naruto Uzumaki. And now, seeing as the black hole, as he was the master, the black light worked on enhancing him greatly. It worked on making his gene the perfect genes. Seeing as how in this world, unlike its past world, the gene was so special that it could breed new adaptations of its copies. The black light made new copies with elemental, since all the elements come down from the basic elements. It could give them all the elements, since breeding two clans created a new clan. It breeded clans in its DNA until it came to very special clans. But that wasn't all. The virus saw that its host regeneration should be adapted. Since its ability to control his genes was there, it got to the cube. It wasn't gonna leave anything in its master body. It then got under the cube seal. Meanwhile, the cube was then sleeping innocent. What the hell? What the hell is this thing? He started looking at the black form, and then suddenly a human formed out of it. And they said, "You are disturbing the master. You should not be alive." But it turned its hand into biomass. After that, it then stabbed the QB with its biomass. The virus getting inside. The virus destroyed the QB at the soul. The QB was no longer. The virus then produced millions of nanoviruses. The nanoviruses worked on disturbing the chakra of the QB, the chakra and physiology of the QB in its master, so that its master can gain the powers and abilities of QB, along with its normal abilities. That was all it did for now. The future job for now for its master. Meanwhile, on the outside, also looked at himself. He was stronger, faster, durable. He felt stronger by the second. And he said, "What the hell? Could this be blacklight shit? Could this blacklight shit be real? No, fuck no. It's not real. I mean, come on. If that infection was real, then we would have been killed already. And why is no one talking about it anyway? Why is it even in the books? Ruka, since I was working on teaching the entire shinobi history, should at least have told us the name. Seems like a fantasy story made by one of the Kages. Because when I hold at least that jutsu make me stronger. Now that idiot will truly bow to me. And Sakura-chan will love me eternally. After that then Uzuma Kirin had always said, Naruto, why did you steal the scroll? And then said, oh, where's my headband? And then he saw something in the flaws of it. He got more intelligence that he saw the flaws of this thing. There was no way that me getting can steal a scroll. And he was full of experience in breaking and stuff, barely stole it. And he would have been in prison if it wasn't for his perverted jutsu. So why did it work? And then he realized why he don't know his eyes wanted to listen. Ruka said, can't you? But then Ruka couldn't react too fast. And then he coughed up blood. Behind him, his back was a giant full of shuriken. And then no. Why? After that, it was gonna come because you are the QB, the demon's incarnation, all of it, and yet Ruka helped you. So that's the reason. Now I understand the power of everything like that. It's all because of the QB. I understand it to be a monster, to be a terrorist, to be a black light. As another claws formed on hand, and then he impaled me again the chest, and then suddenly he spoke the words and consumed the DNA with trillions of nanobacteria, nano blacklight. The blacklight again worked instantly on getting the DNA of the Fuma and it shows the first DNA strand, giving it the booties of a Fuma clan member, and also giving it the memories, the past and knowledge of Mizuki, and also giving it the stats of him. For example, a level 1 Otto would become a level 3 by absorbing a level 2 Mizuki. And this alternate Otto then worked down at his hand and he said, what the fuck? He was in control. Blacklight was in control. That moment. And what now? Look, Ruka was lying on her. Ruka, don't worry. I won't kill you to help you. And then Ruka, myself was a wrong person, not a yeah, I'm proud of you. You have been and become the best Hokage there has ever been. And then he followed and pressed Ruka. After that, Chunin then fought out of Naruto's hand. The other kiss called hand, and he kissed it. And after that, he then got away, but he then grabbed one and a finger of Veruca, a sample of Veruca's blood. He consumed it. And right now, his eyes, they lost all the blue, meaning right now they were red, bloody red. He now was no longer a mere mortal. He now was the black light. And from there on, this world will see his vengeance. One day later, not always in the middle of night, at the cemetery, they got a congregation. Best father ever. He had worked long, but life is unfair. Life is disgusting. Sometimes I want to stare at it and say, fuck you, bud. But I can't, because it doesn't have a physical form. But now I will make you proud. I will make you proud. Very proud. I will look for a way to revive you, to make you back. I will look for a way to get you back to how things were in the past. All of you Rika. After that, then he then left. After that, then he then left a decayed flower with a little bit of black light biomass in it. After he then got away, the flower decayed in the grave, making the biomass go back to its master. After that, he was putting on her hoodie, like what Alex Massa would put. He looked around. All he saw was disgust. Disgusting people. Children being thrown away just because being poor. Children being looked just the same as they looked at him just for being poor and homeless. People being driven out, kicked out of that job. The world was unfair. Not only to him, but to others. And he was gonna get rid of this unfairness. And whatnot. Why couldn't he? He is the avatar of the black light. The incarnation of death. He has transcended far beyond life and death. You can't die, yet you can't live. He is alive, yet he is dead. He is the black light. After that, he then got away. And then he looked up to see the sun shining in him. Terrible day to be so fucking shiny. Yet he was so shiny. Even though people are getting starved and worked, he was still so fucking shiny. I hate you. after that he then approached the academy. When he entered the class, he opened the calculus person in the classroom and yelled, "Hey dope, this is the classroom for the people who passed the exam, not for the failures." I thought I ignored him, but he said, "Don't you see the headband on my head? Are you as blind as you are? Or are you blind, dark press?" Why should I see it anyway? It's probably luck. Say whatever the fuck you want. For him, said Malta, he sat down, and then the bitch that he had a crush on, and yelled, "Hey, not the boxer, you're not gonna make me love you just because you look cool in that thing or something like that." And who told you I want your love? Who told you I care about your love anymore? And who told you I even give a fuck about anyone of you now? To me, you're all just worthless apes. And the constant gasped. Also the shiny kid, the kid who always was so energetic that they call him a living sun, was now so dark and cold. He would call anyone anything he wants, just because they talked about him, something like that. Then, not the Wilson, "Shut your stupid mouth," as gasped up. After that then came a substantive teacher at the Wilson Teruka. He was rude to Malcolm, but he did have to do his job. So the teams are the same. After that, when all the teams left, the only teams who were left were only Natsu, Sasuke, and Sakura. Because of that, Sakura said, "Alright, let's get to know each other. I'm Sakura, and I have a crush on my Sasuke. He will love me, he will marry me, and that's a fact. And keep your own damn business, you and your fucking Sasuke alone. And leave me the fuck alone out of your business." And then something happened. "What happened to you?" And then said, "A lot. I wish I could die, but I can't." Falcon said, "Like you can't die. With just a shuriken I can kill you 1,000 times." Not said, "Maybe in the past, but now even I can kill myself." And I'm confused. What did he mean by in the past? It was literally just one day that he beat him. He thought that Naruto was getting overconfident because he got to learn a new jutsu or he trained a lot or something like that. After 3 hours, then came the silver gravity-defying her person, and then he looked around. He saw a cold blonde with red eyes. He said, "What happened to his eyes?" "I don't care. Well, anyways, come to the rooftop and introduce myself." He then did a flashed. After that, he then did a Sanshin Jutsu. And then, when he reached the I'm not already there. Great speed, you got her. Not to listen. I wish it was enough to save him. Caution to Iruka, my father, the figure, the person I would have called father. I can never keep him now. There's no Iruka. Caution felt sorry for him, Nathan. Don't worry. Team 7 will be a new family. Nathan, I would like to see that. After all done, Socrates no longer pencils, Ken was confused, handled nothing and he before him. But after that he then shrugged it off. And then Gershon said, Alright, I will tell me your dreams of based on goals and dislikes. Socrates said, but what about you, Sensei? Gershon said, Alright, my name is Gershon, okay? Like, yeah, too young to know. Why does not I don't dislike anything specific. My dreams are, I haven't thought of that yet. My goals are also haven't thought of that yet. Although, here, give me a break. It's too easy to decide who you are. You're Kakashi, okay? Okay, you like reading perverted stuff. And you like dogs, you like going around and lazing around and getting yelled at by ladies for being a pervert, and you like being scolded by a certain snake lady, and also you like reading that annoying fucking book in your hands, and most importantly, you like visiting a place dear to you. You dislike a certain green man that always yells about youth and youth and youth. Your dreams are to have a team like you had, and your goals are to someday reunite with your friend that is dead. Listen, oh, you read me like a book, not a lesson. I don't care. No one more suspicious. He, the genius, not the supposed dumb one, could read the personality of the most powerful Jonin in the village as he had. Well, he was not more suspicious to went home than not all. Alright, now you missed the email. My name is Sketchy. My likes. I don't have anything specific. My dreams. I don't have a dream. I have more of an ambition. I will kill a certain someone. My goals. That same ambition. And well, anyway, you Pinky. So I can only yell at that, but not listen. Shut you up, then. You will just mouth up. And she listened. Alright. My name is Sakmohan Rana, and my likes are she looks at something that girls. My dislikes are she looks at Nata. My goals are she looks at Saskia and out perfectly. My dreams are she will look at Saskia and giggles perfectly again. But on took 2 steps away from her and disgusting perverted woman. And Saskia approached took 5 steps away from her and said, agreed. After that, Saskia left with pale then squid on his alright now you want. Until my name is not Salamaki. My legs are training and nothing else. At least now. My dislikes are he looks at the ground and slightly also scared because he really didn't dislike him now. Now he realized that he was actually the only one that didn't bully him in the class. He bullied him because he was annoying in the fight. After that he then said, my goals are, you don't need to know. My dreams are, you don't need to know. I'll function on something. So I have an email with a single and a mysterious man. What have I gotten myself into? Why did I even accept to join this team? I thought Antonson, you could have just asked another one. Oh, they got the best Jonin to train the Uchiha, didn't they? Person, yeah, I truly don't see anything special about him. Because he was getting with his but it was this time annoyed. And Anton said, stop being a spoiled brat and shut up. And then just gonna hit in his approval hint. And then Anton said, yes, I'm bored. After that season, you don't even run out making shockwaves. Because he ran so fast that he could run on the air for 10 seconds. But he then fall down, making a nose quick, and then he ran instantly to his house to train. Also, then I was suspiciously looking at that. Was this really the dead last? These things he showed, this intelligence, this speed, this aura, to make them want to kill himself and make his body scream to run. All of it didn't seem like a thing that the dead last would do. He was suspicious, and he now started believing what Naruto said about not even him can kill himself now. He wanted what made him change that much. Meanwhile, with Naruto he was punching clothes on himself. The black light made the clothes perfect, as durable as him and has as much regeneration as him. He was fighting 10 clones and he said, if I can take on 10 of myself, then I'm useless. And I'm Sakura. Afterwards he then fall off the clothes, but it punched him back and then he fell on the ground and said, Fuka, even though and they stopped having to, and he said, I'm sorry, I couldn't save you. And he then looked at the clone and his rage then intensified. And more of the QB's power entered his spine. He then called sharp fangs, and then he was surrounded by an aura of a tailed beast. He said, I will kill you all and become strong enough to avenge Iruka. I already avenged him, but I will bring him back to life. After nothing done, rolled a single roll that killed all of the mountain clones. He said, what the? He then dispersed the aura. He felt the power passively, but it was 50% weakened. And then it was, he said, this isn't the QB's power. No, the keep his powers weaker, way weaker than this. I guess that being the Blacklight's avatars, its own perks, I can enhance my every ability I was enhanced, and the bloodlines that I have are merging together to create my ultimate bloodline. Interesting. Also, I think I snapped his neck and regenerated it. Looks like that I've increased my regional word now. I would have loved it. Would have loved to see me now. Loved to see how your son figure becomes so powerful. The next day was when the Nathan got out, ate breakfast, and get in his usual Alex Mossack closer. After he then washed his hair, they then got out. And then until they got on the train bread, his only scandal, and then he was forced and said, "Good morning," very coldly, like his cold red eyes. So Goodman looked at him and said, "Good morning." After that, until I sat down, and so Goodman said, "So, what happened to you?" After I said, "I would rather not talk about it." Goodman said, "You can trust me. I'm not someone to get in others' business, but you, that aura, speed, presence, all of them don't, that intelligence, all of them don't seem to be the best things for me. I'm not asking you because I want to know how you become so I can use it for my personal gain. It's, you can say, curiosity." Not to finish before him. And then I said, "Yeah, like that." I told him that curiosity killed the cat. And it also killed me. But I told him, well, on one day, I was getting out, and I woke up. Let's just say that I got a very beating day by the villagers. I don't even want to remember that day. My curiosity was so great that it got me beaten up. I miss the old days. I miss his face. I miss this stupid smile. After that watching them fall down, I miss this stupid face that screamed with all love and compassion for everyone, or for every kid like me. I miss him, and when he cleaned my my mouth when I eat ramen, I miss him. I miss him so much. But now he's dead. After that, a moment of silence then was sounded. When someone patted not as I did, "Don't worry, I will keep it secret. The secret is between you and me." I told him then, "Thanks." After that then, Sakura came down. She saw the two cold looks on my face and she said, "I didn't look if I do anything to you." And I said, "Shut up. It's not like I would even bother doing anything to him. I'm too focused on my pain to do anything to anyone now." And she said, "Well, whatever. Your pain is just like a payback cut. Not what, not wanted to rush out at her and kill her. Then she came, they said, you. And I said, hello. No, she said, alright. The rules are simple. It's the bell test. It's the classic bell test. I will have 2 bells and you guys will come here. The one that doesn't get the bells will be trained. Until he catches up to the 2. And the one that falls because of his other teammates or them tricking them, they will be, the test will be then restarted. Okay. After that, she then put 3 fingers up and he said, 1, 2, 3, go. After that, Psychonaut then jumped into the bushes. When the coming sailed there, calmly gazing into the abyss with his calm red eyes. Question said, "Are you gonna hide or something?" Anton said, "No, I always have something like." He gazed to the abyss. The abyss gazes upon you. I thought it was a miss. Seeing pain. I now know it was true. But even up in my question, I will get my pain out on you. Krishna's eyes divided because he didn't even see him move. Not even got his hand up. He blocked. Not let's try. His hand then breaked. But being that union he was already used to his hand breaking. He was dead almost a lot of scenarios, so this didn't hurt. So broken bones were nothing. But even if he didn't feel the pain, the weakness was great. So he jumped back. He now needed to use ranged attack. Attack after this ended, some hands on her said, Fire style, fireball jutsu. After that he then blew at fireballs. And after using the experience he got from Mizuki, turned some hands on her and one style, one bullet jutsu. Because she thought that it was dumb to do that. But after then a bit on the wind bullet, and then he turned his hand into a claw. Because she don't know he wanted. She saw his senses and then his hand into a biomass of claw. The claw of biomass. After that, Naruto then jumped up and they slashed at the wind wave, making it go into multiple directions, slashing trees and making them fall down. Gushing around sweat on his eyes, and this is definitely not anything that the reports told me. I didn't understand my pain. Krishna said, I don't understand what you're going on about. You break my arm, yeah, but I don't understand why would you even tell me that if you are clearly superior? And then said, do you understand my pain? Krishna said, what are you going on about, my son? Give me a hint. Jonathan, did you understand my pain? So Jonathan, wait, I can't understand what he meant. It's again, and again, and again. It's almost like he's hinting he has got these things again, and again, and again, and again. Sasuke. Great idea, Sasuke, but lesson 1, Taijutsu, was already done. Now lesson 2, Ninjutsu. I cannot even jump back. They're running away from Naruto, and I'm not a lesson. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I will be waiting for you, Kakashi. After the rhythm set animated, he supposed getting in wave of aura around him. So if Kakashi wanted to come, the aura would push him back and hurt him. After that, then, meanwhile, then, Sasuke got to let him not underestimate Uchiha. He then jumped on the area that Kakashi was in. Kakashi said, "Alright, I've tested Naruto. He has some pretty interesting things. He clearly is a Kage material. But what about you?" "Nothing. I'm just as strong." Kakashi doesn't. His papers didn't tell anything about his things. So maybe your papers are also lying. After he then snapped his knuckles and then Sasuke rushed at him. Sasuke then attacked him with a kick, and Kakashi blocked. Then Sasuke then attacked him with a fist, was blocked by his broken arm. Then after that, Sasuke then the back hook to kick him. Kakashi blocked with one of his arms, and then he grabbed the leg. Then he threw Sasuke away, and Sasuke was smoked in midair. There was no longer used his mind for himself. Fire stuff. Great fireball jutsu. After that, he then threw a big fireball at Kakashi, and then Kakashi was in. Can you doing elemental chakra? Well, it's fair. It costs a lot of chakra, even for Chun. That sounds interesting. But now any hint of fear I had when facing Naruto. His face alone. That face. Even remember Naruto's face when he was in front of him with that claw. Looked at an insane, psychotic smirk with one of his eyes red and the other purple. And he said, "I will never forget that face in my entire life." After that, then, the fireball then came as way Kakashi non dodged easily, and then suddenly he trapped and ninja boy, and he said, "I'm doing a trap while doing it." Interesting. Definitely smart idea. Definitely a tactic like Naruto who does who does have the advantage over his opponent and uses it as flawlessing. But when an opponent have your advantage, you try to do plans to take him out. Very smart indeed. But you forgot one thing. Shouldn't look the wise out and said, "We genuinely know this already." That the Kakashi then burst into smoke, and then something said, "What? He was cloned?" But then he got that some answer, and then he had the voice, Earth Star, Earth Mode Jutsu. And then he looked down to see a hand get out of the ground and then get him until his neck was done, giving something that was visible. Then Jen said, "Lesson 3, don't let your guard down." And then he then got Sakura without being afraid, went to the walking through the forest walkway, and then said, "Sasuke-kun," and then Rebecca, Kakashi Sensei. After then, she learned the school back against the start. Sakura. After that, she then went back to see Sasuke full of weapons and needles, and then she screamed a very girlish scream. Yeah! After that, she then passed out. Meanwhile, person that's what's up there and the Kanrishi of the year being dropped down by a simple kinship, but the simplest form of kinshitsu. That's disappointing in my generation. Kunai had resistance to advanced level kinshitsus. The only two good people on the team are not on Sasuke, and she needs a lot of training. She is barely a normal human, aside from the techniques and chakra. She is completely human. After that, then he was not was known at twice and they sent her, yo. After that, what? You are only here to laugh at me. After that, I'm not someone to laugh at people's failure. To be honest, I laugh at my own failure. I laugh at the failure of how weak, how pathetic I was. Not even being able to save Ruka after looking at mother. That's not some shit I like, pal. He said while tears fall down his eyes and he said, yeah, but I said the point that you realized. Even if it feels great to get rid of the useless bitch, I haven't seen a team with only 2 teammates in it, and 1 sensor. That means that this trap, she's freaking us. He's telling us that so we can, so we'll have to reset the test again, and again, and again, until we lose hope and then give up. That's my theory. Seeing as how I completely predicted it, then Kakashi's shit just from a few words, I think it's correct. Okay, nothing. That's a huge, very accurate theory. But how can we get that how long like you were told us? After nothing, I have a plan. After that, I'm going to go to his head on the ground and said, let's go and get that useless bitch. I'm going to get on the ground, and then he won over something. Hey, don't leave me behind. And then he won the this also could not unconscious. It's actually close to her. And after that, Kakashi, give me a second. Oh no. Oh no. Look at that. Ino married Sasuke. After in that instant, Sakura breaked out of the Kinjutsu and she rushed up at him. And I was not to grab her, but then I said, I told you. Don't do that, or you'll have to get your neck snapped. After that, Sakura impaled, and then he threw her into a tree, which made her nearly unconscious, but she was still conscious enough to continue the battle. And then I followed Kakashi and he said, I know your shit, Kakashi. I realized the purpose of the test. Your test is about teamwork. You separated us by that trick. so we lose determination after a few tries, or maybe 10 or 20 tries. But you forgot one thing, I'm not an idiot. I already came up with a plan. Here, useless bitch. Since we got another plan, okay, will you pass us, or will we have to continue? Listen, let's see. You figured out the plan, and you figured out the trick. Well, since it's pretty much avoidable, not avoidable, you three are officially T7 after watching them. He then grabbed a camera, a shadow clone of his grabbed a camera while he was patting the head of both Sasuke and Sakura. Sasuke and Naruto, while Sakura was in the middle with the useless bitch tried to look cute, while Naruto was just looking coldly at the abyss. Sasuke just looked away and the abyss, trying to find a way to kill Itachi. Meanwhile, then Sakura and Naruto then left, and then Sakura looked at Sasuke and said, Sasuke-san, wanna go on a date with me? And Sasuke said, shut up and go the fuck away from my face. After that, then he then got away crying, and then after that, they go to the Hokage's office, think that they just started to tell the failing teams, and then the Hokage said, oh Kakashi, you came earlier than expected, so what about the team, did they fail? Kakashi said, no, they passed, not just passed perfectly. Wasn't annoyed enough, and she said, oh, really? But Sasuke isn't enough to defeat you or give you the thing that would make you say passed perfectly. Yeah, but it's not Sasuke. It was Naruto. After that, all the unions looked at him. Naruto? The dead last? Konaidan said in confusion. And Konaidan said, yeah, my sensor-san. The cute, the cute blonde, the cute short blonde with this cute blue eyes. Well, he's tall, taller than Sasuke, blue dark, black, and with red eyes. I thought that it looks like shit happened over him. Interesting. So, the passing teams, Team 1 failed, Team 2 failed, Team 3 failed, Team 4 failed, Team 5 failed, Team 6 failed. What about you, Team 8? Oh, my team, they passed. They are really good at working together. Team 9? They are really good at working together, but they need some cooperate. And Team 10? They are really good friends and really good partners with each other. Perfect. Alright. Now that we got this, you can go all the way home. Wow. No problem. Was a training with a shadow clone. Have a week. weak. I can't defeat them, now can I make the world reshaped in my image. That's what I said. I don't know what I said. Like that kid. I looked up and he said, "Who the fuck are you?" But then again, I was the first host of the Black Light. Anyway, I was called by a lot of names. Monster, terrorist, I'm all of them. Well, I was all of them. But now, my name is only Alex Mercer. That answered? I'm Alex Mercer. So that makes me Naruto Mercer, since I'm a new host of the Black Light. Exactly, kid. And you still don't have any experience, do you? Yeah, and I kinda don't know what it is. Well, to put it simply, kid, the ultimate bioweapon. It enhances all your physical aspect greatly. It gives you, it enhances your regeneration greatly. And also, it gives you adaptation. It will work on making you the strongest being ever. When you absorb someone, you gain their memory, or his experience, and also their stats and powers. And also, there's a chance that, and also all the powers that you gain from them will be in a biomass form. So, for example, if you gain the Sharingan from that kid, it will be biomass Sharingan. It will be enhanced by the biomass, making it way stronger, enhanced by the black light, mixing it with others to make new potential bloodlines. That's something interesting. So you're saying that like 2 plus 2 is 4, but for some reason the black light calculation is like 245.164. Alex Denison, exactly, kid. If you put it in another calculation, it will be 2 power 2, but instead of the 2 being power 2, it will be like power 10 or power 20. Exactly. So if I get right, the black light enhanced everything on a greatly enhanced scale. So for example, you as a mere human, who were a normal human, and me who was a shinobi will be enhanced greatly by it. Since you could dive down skyscrapers and become to multi-city level to even mountain level, this means that I myself are now a small planet level from being already at small building level and with subsonic speed. And this chakra, the black light will probably mix my chakra with it, making it infinite. The results will be infinite, my stamina will be infinite, and all of that. And since it mixed with my organs, I don't need organs. Am I right? Alex said, yes and no. You're right about all the things, but you forgot that the black light can do that. And the black light can adapt your body itself to any. Since I myself has adapted to a lot of gravitational force just by having the black light instantly. Just when I was hit with immense gravitational force, in another instant I got up like it wasn't even there. So it means that the black light That have something that it can adapt too fast, and there is something that it can adapt too slow. Exactly. So if I had to guess, Alex, fire will be the slowest to adapt to, since it will be burning the cellular structure of the virus itself. So if I want to make it immune, I need to mix it with fire and chakra to make it already on a small fire. Yeah, so it cannot fully adapt from the inside and outside. Now you are talking about it, kid. And so that since every cell is made of my body is made of the virus, it means that I don't even need this shit closes. And then got out the claw and just closes out. You will note that the orange jacket. The jacket may be the same as Alex Massa, but it was weak since it was made of biomass. He then created his normal Alex Massa stuff. And he had much better. And Alex Massa, and he looked like a mini me. I'm not talented. Well, I must own out some muscle. Yeah. Alex Nathan, I forgot about that. When I was a kid. See you later. Remember, absorbing will be your best bet. Donald, when he left, Donald absorbing, huh? So, why not? He then got out on the outside, and he catched a bird, an eagle, and then he absorbed it. And then he said, oh, my size has greatly increased, then why not try this? He then formed wings made of biomass, and he said, now I look like Lucifer. But why should I even care? Because I'm already Lucifer Morningstar. After all, I am called the devil. So maybe it means that I'm Lucifer Morningstar. Maybe mixed with Alex Massa. Yeah, I don't care about it. Well, anyway, who the was doing that anyway? Well, anyways, I will just go and absorb more animals. Part 2, Hatred. Also, now in the attacker's office with the demon cat in his underside. Can I fucking kill it now? Krishna said, and also, we are not gonna kill the cat. We're gonna get it, because this is the fire Damiel's wife, cat. And not said, the hell if she was the fire Damiel's wife, cat. She is in the fucking hands. And you don't know. And you don't know how dramatic it feels. Just placing it in my hand gets me the chills. You can beat cats and yet you can hold down the cat. Oh sure, my ass. Get this fucking cat and hold it for a minute, and you will beg at my feet to get the cat in my hand. Not even Sword and Sasuke on. And Sasuke fall down, not even a second later. Listen, I beg you, take the fucking devil away from my hand. I don't take the devil away. See, I told you. Not all, no, Sasuke was now all broken. And on the floor, and they said, stupid cat, kill it. Not I wish I was able to. for some reason, an annoying pervert, a perverted cyclops, doesn't want me to do that. So, oh no, oh, that's very nice of you to say me perverted cyclops. Anyway, last night on the left of me, his wife kept here, and then she got here on an instant and she crushing the cat, and die, in hell, die, fucking cat, die, die, after that, you watch sound the cat being suffocated. So came an instant, had all his wounds healed, and he was not on the side for not listening, also listening to die. Then your cousin came and he said, no one will die. Now that mission is to pet the humans in Gunfuck, to get this babysit babies, and to catch Thor again. And then I said, wait, what the fuck? He was just here. You look to see the cat jumping out of the windows and jumping on buildings. That's it. I swear that I will fucking kill her. But no, not to swear that this cat was infected with the black light. Because this was not a cat. This was not a fucking cat. This was a devil. Because of that, he swear that he knew that it was infected with the black light. He didn't see any signs that it was infected, but it should be infected. No meerkat can hold off his almighty hands and make him pain a little. So after that, he brushed off Cook's table and then he threw it out of the window to get to the sea. I thought it was nothing. My precious table. None of them got his beard out or anything. Then ripped his beard off and they said, listen now, old man, I don't fucking give a fuck about your table. Now, give me a good mission. Susan doesn't. Fine. Let's return my table. And then rumbled about annoying Goldman. After he done extended his hand with biomass like what the Luffy can get. And then he got the table before it sunk in the ocean with every paperwork in it. He said, why didn't you drown the paperwork? I thought you should get the table. You didn't say what should I get, what part should I get, so I got it all. Susan then mumbled about annoying OP kids. And then said, alright, Susan come in. Susan came in and said, is that seriously it? Is that seriously it? An emo, a cyclops, a useless princess, and I can't say anything about this one. This one makes me feel safe. After that, and so Colin said, no, you should feel safe on Mars. And shut up, Howler Monkey. Shut up, Howler Monkey. After that, she then got a chance of school and they couldn't stand and they laughed out loud. Because Howler Monkey was a very funny name. And the dad was told and also doing that. So Colin then paling and falling on the floor and then I said, well anyways, let's stop laughing at the Howler Monkey. Let's get out of here. After that he then grabbed Sucker and dumped her in his trash. And dumped her in the trash can and held the trash can and got it out. nothing. And then walked out of the world of religion. Not to cut things ready in a storage steel, because Alex told him to get it ready in there. He got like a lot of kuna a lot of kuna enhanced blacklight, a lot of blacklight enhanced kunais, a lot of blacklight enhanced explosion, and a lot of blacklight enhanced things, even bombing. He reproduced a lot of particles of biomass that his body began to, as Alex described it, overheat, that he had so much biomass that his current reserves couldn't contain it, so he had to get some of it out. It was necessary because he would have exploded if he didn't. He would have regenerated, but he would have lost a lot of biomass. Since the biomass was split away, he can return it, but it will be a very hard process. Yeah. And London looked at two puddles, and then he whispered to the other one, "Yo, why aren't we doing anything about these two failures? Come on, who will believe that there's two puddles in the middle of the summer in the street?" And it's a good lesson. They should learn how to know that everything in the shinobi world, that every little detail in the shinobi world is important. And London nodded, and then questioning continued, and then he was supposedly slashed by two claws, and then the two, one of them said, "One out, 4 left," and not said, "Don't you mean 2 out, 5 left?" After that, he then got out his black-light claws, and then he did like a handgun, and then shot out biomass bullets. The first one penetrated the first brother's skull, and the second one penetrated the other brother's skull. After that, he then approached both of them, and then he got his claw on both of them, making them both scream in agony. And then he said, "Consume." After that, he then consumed both of them. After that, Kushida said, "I'm not. What did you do, sir?" It's a new ability of my kicking. You have to act like the black light was kicking up, because from what he heard from Alex, humanity millions of years ago was so advanced, but a very weird occurrence happened and it made the humanity go to the ancient ages for a very long time. And since the human remains made life very hard to discover, they were in the ancient days for quite a bit of while, until nature healed itself. So yeah, and then question, what kind of bloodline? What else? I called Blacklight. He wasn't creative with names, so he called it the same name. He said, well, it's a bloodline like shape biomass, mass of the bloodline. It's like a virus, like no living virus. Every cell of my body is made of that virus, making me pretty hard to destroy and have increased regenerative abilities. And also I can shape it however I want. Even my clothes are made of that virus. of the biomass. He started shipping his hoodie out and then shipping it back. And then I said, and also because of that, I can create millions of nano black lights that will absorb the genes of any living creature that I come into contact with if I want, what I would consume. With that, I gain the memories, the wisdom, the experience, and I also gain the abilities. Like, for example, these two are very professional with poison. See, he then grabbed the claw and he used it like an absolute master. And also that thing, you don't want to know. The black light is kind of disgusting. And also because of that, I'm technically dead and alive. I'm technically dead and alive because I don't need organs. Christian that's a very powerful Kikiki got the naruto. Not on nothing, but at what cost? And also it doesn't affect physical shit. So I had to gain it on my own. He didn't want to tell them that affect on the physical crap a lot, since they would definitely get him in the CRA instantly. Like he was small big level and then he got up to small planet level. But it wasn't something that they were gonna leave at the disposal of a demon. And now that he went a lot, he was like moon, was like large moon level. So they definitely were not gonna let him alone. Okay, that's something more impressive. You gained it on your own. But it does not mean that I just cannot the mastery of the thing. Not understand? Yes and no. Technically, I get a release for the jutsus, and yes, I get jutsus, but I have to master them on my own, since I'm a prodigy in the black light. And the black light make myself the perfect cells, and since I can adapt my cells to any pot, and to any pot I want, like making myself as water affinity. Has very good water affinity, so I can master water and then turn it off so it can be natural, and then master a lot of the other animals and then turn them off so it can be natural without even turning it on. After that, Sakura mentioned this power should be for Sasuke count. Not mentioned, shut up, Paula monkey. After that, everyone had left again. And then got impaled again. I said, see, he doesn't even love your shit. After that, they then continued. And after that, they meet a boat person. This boat was incredibly large for a small boat. So him and Tazanal were sharing drinks. Well, Dad, Goffrey was reading his book. And while that, Sakura was going over Sasuke. While that, Naruto was got a lot. Naruto then got out. He then got out 1,000 micro. He then got out enough biomass that it was the size of his fist.